What's going on, YouTube? R-E-E to the dash Z-O-N coming at you once again. And as I said, this video is going to be completely and totally dedicated to the topic, or the discussion, I should say, of Nintendo and Disney. A lot of people have been saying recently that they would love to see Nintendo and Disney partner up in more ways than just, Disney putting their games on Wii U console or Nintendo consoles. Much more in the sense of a joint partnership all around, or maybe even the possibility of Disney buying Nintendo or something to that nature, something to that degree. Now, before I give you my take on this, let me just say that I, as a longtime YouTuber, I've been doing this since, I think if you look at my channel, it says it started in 2007, I believe, about a year or so after the Wii launched, the original Wii. Now, in that time, I've seen a lot of YouTubers come and go. I've seen a lot of dudes on here, dudes that I think have no business, talking video games, and others that I have grown to respect a great deal. Those that I've grown to respect a great deal, I'll just, give you, just off the top of my head, Furious Francis, love watching his stuff. Quan Manchu, I love his stuff as well. Nintendo, I like him too. And there's a couple, Mercury, used to watch his videos, he just got a new channel. There's a lot of dudes in this community that I watched, or, Gamer Nate, Nintendo the Trap, a bunch of dudes here that I watch that I respect, and all have, as far as I've seen, the ones who have talked about this topic, they do have different opinions and all that. So I don't want to sound like I'm, stepping on their toes, or, coming out at them or attacking them or disagreeing with them or whatnot. I'm just giving my 2 cents on this discussion. All right, so what do I think about a Nintendo/Disney partnership? Now, again, when I say partnership, I don't mean, like Sega has an exclusive partnership with Nintendo right now that, most of Sega's games, if not all, or most of their Sonic games or whatnot, are going to be exclusive to the Wii U and 3DS. That's awesome. I'm not talking about that kind of partnership. I'm talking about a partnership whereas the two companies work together completely and totally over all facets of their business. Whether that be a joint partnership, whether that be Nintendo selling the majority of their ownership to Disney, I don't know. But here's what I say. I just came back, like I said in my last video, from Epcot, Food and Wine Festival. So I was in the Disney theme parks, I was in the Disney resorts, I was having a blast. I was never sober, but I'm just saying. But in that, I did notice something, man. And there's a parallel here from what I'm about to say. I want you to understand. While I was there, those of you who watch my videos, you may or may not know that I am a huge Star Wars fan. Star Wars is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars is my fucking Bible when it comes to film. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars, and then for horror movies, Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I'm saying? But going back to Star Wars, Disney recently purchased Star Wars over the last year or two ago, whatever it was. And now all of a sudden we have confirmation over the last year or so that there's an episode 7 coming out, that they're working on a Star Wars episode 7. J.J. Abrams is the one, spearheading it. And Disney owns Star Wars now, so we know it's going to have some deep pockets behind it, and they're going to market it and all that, and it should be great. Now, in that time, I've heard a lot of news bits revealed and rumors or leaks or whatnot of things going on with this particular Star Wars project. Now, as a Star Wars fan, reading the stuff that I've been reading, I'm a little concerned. But, at the same time, after coming back from Disney this past weekend, every single store that I went into, Star Wars all over the place. We are 2 years away from the release of this movie. From the release date they gave us, December 18th, I believe, 2015. And there is Star Wars marketing all over the place. Disney and Friends, Star Wars, Mickey and Friends, Star Wars keychains, plush toys, towels, lunchboxes, all over the fucking place. What's my point? That as many rumors as I'm hearing, or leaks of information that I'm seeing about, about Star Wars Episode 7, that have me concerned, ultimately in the back of my mind, seeing what Disney did with Marvel, seeing what Disney did with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Now, let's be real. When Pirates of the Caribbean first was announced, most of y'all were just like me, thinking, what the fuck? How are they going to make a movie based on a goddamn ride? And I think we'll all agree that the Pirates of the Caribbean series of movies are all fucking amazing. Now we know the first one is the greatest. The second one was pretty cool. The third one was alright. The fourth one was a little bit more back to the, rugged Jack Sparrow, whatnot. But, they were all good. They all made financial success. They all sold. That's my point. Nintendo is always making money. All right, the 3DS is on top of the world. The Wii U's coming around. The Wii last generation sold over 100 million units worldwide. Even the GameCube, which was not that much of a success, was still a profit. Nintendo's always been making money. Now, there are two parallels between these two companies that I want you guys to observe. Disney has some of the most, if not most, memorable, immortal, iconic franchises and characters under their belts when it comes to pop culture. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, Chip and Dale's, everything, The Lion King, all this shit. These are all immortal characters in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella. I mean, you go to their damn theme park and it's like you're in another fucking world. You are in fucking make-believe land where nothing matters and taxes and bills and all that shit, you don't care about that because you're in Disney. That's what Nintendo is like for a lot of us gamers. Again, for their sphere of influence, the most iconic and memorable franchises and characters of all fucking time. I will bury anybody that wants to come on here and debate me or even try to bring across the point to me that Sony or Microsoft have characters or franchises that are anywhere near, listen to my words, anywhere near. Like, if you even say that they're in the same neighborhood as Zelda or Mario or Metroid or Star Fox, I'll bury you. So it's the same thing. Nintendo has got a slew, a straight up backlog, a back catalog of epic franchises and characters. They are the Disney of the video game world. My particular opinion on would I like to see a Disney Nintendo joint venture or would I like to see Disney buy Nintendo? I can't concretely 100% say yes or no. I will say that I lean more towards yes than no. Does that mean that I don't like what Nintendo has done over the fucking last 30 years? Or that I think that they can't survive if that didn't happen? No, fuck no. I think Nintendo is the shit. Nintendo's doing big things, man. Y'all need to realize Nintendo is just fucking... It's not even funny what's going to happen this generation. Okay? But Disney is massive. Okay? Disney's like the fucking mafia. Alright? Disney controls everything, man. I mean, they just bought the most beloved, renowned movie series and the studio that makes that movie series. Like this. Now they own Star Wars. It's because of their pockets, because of their fucking reputation, because of the body of work that I've seen with movies like the Pirates of the Caribbean series and Marvel and all that, that I don't worry about Star Wars Episode 7. I know it's going to be fucking amazing. Regardless of the information that leaks or the rumors of who's in it and who's not and where they're going with the story. As long as they don't change the fucking story. Let's be real. As long as that doesn't happen, I know this is going to be epic. Disney does not fail. So, if I'm walking through Epcot and seeing all this marketing for Star Wars. And I'm just like, wow. I know the franchise is in good hands. George Lucas, conceited ass, knows that the franchise is in good hands. Imagine if it was Nintendo. Nintendo would be in good hands. I mean, let me tell you right now, man. For all that Reggie Fils-Aimé, who I fucking love, I think Reggie can sell fucking water to a fish, man. Don't even fucking sit there in front like that dude can't. He know how to talk, man. And he's spot on most of the time. You know what I'm saying? For all that he tried to do and elocute to bring Nintendo Land to us as the answer to our desires for a Nintendo-themed theme park. If Disney took Nintendo on, there would be a real-life fucking Nintendo Land. We would be able to go to Orlando or San Diego or wherever and walk through a real fucking Nintendo Land. my kids, man, I'm 30 years old. My kids are 5 and 3. This is 2013 going on 14. All right, Mario first came out in the 80s. My kids still fucking love Mario and want to play Mario. And I just finished buying them a DVD of the old Super Mario Brothers show that I used to watch as a kid because they saw a clip of it on Netflix and they had to have it. My kid will be able to go to Nintendo Land right now and take a picture with fucking Mario or Yoshi. We would be able to go through a theme park that had real live rides and attractions based solely in the Nintendo universe. It would be like an Islands of Adventure, but Nintendo. That would be the reality if Disney owned Nintendo, or if Disney had a control type of partnership with Nintendo. That and the advertising and marketing will take a fucking flying leap over the goddamn moon, and Nintendo, the name Nintendo, will be every fucking where you looked. If something like that were to happen, and then I'm telling you right now, I'm not being a fanboy, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. 2 mega powers like Nintendo and Disney. Together? Like together, Microsoft and Sony wouldn't stand a chance. They wouldn't stand a chance, because I'm sorry, that dude bro demographic that y'all are catering to with the shooters and all that shit, that would not be able to stand toe to toe with the worldwide mass appeal of a Disney and Nintendo. And you could imagine a fucking Kingdom Hearts type of game with the Disney and Nintendo characters? So with all due respect, man, to all like the dudes that I mentioned before that I respect, I don't know their personal opinions on this. I'm just willing to bet that most of them have fired off on this and basically given their 2 cents. And even the people that I don't really particularly respect or care for on YouTube. Everybody. No disrespect to your own individual opinion, but I think that a Nintendo and Disney adventure, let's say, Disney buying Nintendo or Disney having a control ownership type of relationship with Nintendo, I think that would only be good. I really do. I think that would be fucking epic. First off, the advertising that Nintendo has, the Nintendo lacks right now, problem solved. And it won't be garbage advertising that Nintendo does now. It will be Disney, dude. Forget about it. A fucking real life Nintendo Land that I can actually pay money and go to and enjoy and have the experience of a lifetime and take my kids and all that, like you do at Disney. And the possibility of games like a Kingdom Hearts, like I just said, with Nintendo characters and Disney characters. The creative genius that is Disney and their entire brand, with a Shigeru Miyamoto, Iwata, who's responsible for the DS, and shit like that combining, case closed. No more console war. No more consoles at all. It will be Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on this particular topic, man. I think I've talked enough. I really think it would be an amazing thing. Part of me thinks that we may see it happen. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a foolish hope. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if it doesn't happen, it's not like Nintendo's in trouble. I'm not saying Nintendo needs to do this to survive. No, I'm just saying Nintendo did this. It will be game over for everyone else. Nintendo's gonna be fucking fine no matter what they do, because they're Nintendo. They got 10 billion plus in the bank and growing, nigga. What? You know what I'm saying? It's done. You know what I'm saying? But yo, if Nintendo and Disney got together like that, the epic Mickeys, the Mario games, the Kingdom Hearts type games, oh man, you would have Mario Kart games that had Disney characters in them along with the Nintendo game. Oh, come on now. This shit would be... And just, like I said, the creative genius of Miyamoto and these dudes all together, the fucking brand new IPs that will come out of this shit, man. It ain't even worth talking about, man. So yeah, that's my time, man. Those are my thoughts. I think it's a good thing. I hope it happens. We'll see, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace. Let me know what you thought. You.